Hey bros, welcome to the first episode of Gnome Theft Auto 4. This is something I've been wanting to do for a while. It's a situation where we've got Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out in about a month, which is good news and bad news. It's good news because Grand Theft Auto 5, yeah! And it looks like it's going to be an awesome game. Bad news is this will be the first time, if I don't complete Grand Theft Auto 4, this is going to be the first time since the very first one that the sequel has come out and I haven't finished playing the first one. I mean, I know I got this game as soon as it came out, back 5 years ago, and I was playing through it, but I had some other things that grabbed my attention, like Lotro, and then, of course, that little game called Minecraft came along, and there was a whole heck of a lot of games that got thrown by the wayside while that was going on. I was playing it on the Xbox, on my 360, and I did get about halfway to about 2/3 through the main campaign before laying it aside and going to build with blocks. I haven't played any of the episodes of Liberty City other than a few little bits just at the beginning, just to watch the cutscenes and to get into the game a little bit so that I can do multiplayer. Because to play multiplayer, you have to be able to get into the game a little bit so you can pull up your phone. But that's the situation there. So yeah, we're going to try and see if we can't get at least the main campaign of GTA 4 done before number 5 comes out. I'm going to give it a good try. I don't think I'll be able to accomplish it, but we'll give it a good try. Doing a Let's Play of it, something I've thought about for a while, but I have been putting off because there's been a lot of issues with people getting their, in the past with Rockstar games, getting their videos flagged and taken down and that sort of thing. However, when Max Payne 3 came out, they had a question on their support forums about, it's a part of their FAQ on their support forum, and I'll leave a link to it down there in the information file, about using cutscenes and that sort of content in Let's Plays. And basically the thing says in so many words that Take-Two and Rockstar doesn't have a problem with you using cutscenes, and that in a Let's Play context, they don't want you to upload all the cutscenes as just isolated cutscenes. They don't want that. They will flag that, take it down. If the cutscene is used in the form of a Let's Play, and I imagine in the form of, you know, added content as in commentary and that sort of thing, which is what I will be doing, then they seem to be okay with it. So, with that in hand, they also say they don't want spoilers. They don't want videos that show spoilers and all. However, that seems to pertain more to their newer games. As we've said, Grand Theft Auto 4 is now 5 years old. It came out in, what, 2008? I think so. I think it came out in 2008, the main game. So I would imagine by this point, anybody that's going to play GTA 4 has probably already played GTA 4. You know, you'll still have some people that buy it as part of Steam sales and that sort of things, but I wouldn't be surprised even then if the vast majority of the folks were folks that did it the way I did, because I have it on the Xbox 360, I have the disc form of it, and Steam just gives me yet another very handy version of it that I never have to worry about losing the discs, and I can upload my saves to the cloud and never have to worry about disc crashes and stuff with that. So I think that's probably where the majority of the purchases come from now, is just whenever you find it's cheap on a Steam sale, to grab it and use it as a backup. So without any further ado, let's get started here with Grand Theft Auto 4. And let's get this game going. Alright, we got the Rockstar Social Club popping up. Is the PC version. We're gonna have some background art. Oh my god. You know, this is the first time I realized I am basically Roman Bellic there. You put a little gray hair at my temples and in my goatee, and basically you just saw Gnarlo in his natural habitat. I even wear the loud, horrible shirts.
Daddy's back, you bitches! Daddy's back, you bitches! Dave, come on. Nero!
Come on. Gnarlo, what are you doing?
Dave is not coming.
Ah, ignore him. Come on, we gotta get this thing ready before we dock. Let's go.
Yep, looks like just another Saturday night at the Gnarlo house.
Oh yeah! There she is. Liberty City.
Yeah.
You ever been?
No.
Crazy place, Nico.
I won't be talking over the narration since there's some backstory to be gained and the voice acting is very good.
What you going to do?
I might come back on board, or I might try to make a go of it. Like they say, it is the land of opportunity. I always wanted to make it big. Own a nice place, get a dog, a house, live the dream.
Like my cousin.
Oh yeah?
Yes, he's got the love. House, women, cars, parties. He writes me these wild emails, and after I got into trouble, I thought maybe, Then I got this gig, and I spent the next 7 months with you fine people, and I forget.
The theme music here is called The Soviet Connection by Michael Hunter. He's the same one that did the theme music for San Andreas, and it is superb, just like the other was.
After the war finished, I couldn't get a job. Nobody could. So I did some dumb things, got involved with some idiots.
Ah, we all do dumb things. That's what makes us human.
Could be.
There we find that Gniko was serving in the Bosnian War. He served from 92 until 95 in the timeline of the story here. Serving on the Serbian side, of course. And has been kicking around doing stuff like serving the Merchant Marine and everything ever since. This particular story itself is set in the autumn of 2008. I love this title sequence. GTA series have always had the most cinematic kind of title sequences in their games and all, and this one is absolutely no exception. It's definitely my favorite, the way that the titles are stuck in the background and swirl around on the sides of buildings and everything. It actually reminds me kind of what they did in Godzilla 2000, the American translation of it. And as we sit here waiting for my stupid Gnarlo to show up, my stupid cousin to show up.
Nico, my cousin! I couldn't believe it, you're here! Welcome to America!
Bravo, Baratsaru!
What?
Good to see you, man. What, you forget our language?
Kapusi? Maybe a little. I've been here 10 years. You could speak English. Remember, we learned off the English girls with the big...
A little. Not so
He'll
good.
be fine. Better than my Serbian. So good to see you, cousin. I can't believe you made it. Shit, I have to tell you, I had quite a night last night. 2 women. The land of opportunity. I've made it.
Oh,
Shit, man, I'm still a touch drunk.
touch.
My cousin is here!
Oh,
We
Roman,
got to
Roman,
rule the
come on,
world!
relax.
Whatever, buddy. Just take over the world someplace else,
Yeah,
all right?
buddy.
You're in the
Take
goddamn
off.
way.
Screw you! Screw you
Come
all!
on,
My
man.
cousin is here! Gnarlo Bellic! He's the fucking man, bitches!
Roman, come on, let's go. To the mansion, huh?
Yes, the mansion! Maybe you should drive.
Oh, maybe I should.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, is this a cab? Where's the sports car?
He's in the shop. Come on! Drive us to our place on Mohawk. He's just up the road. I'll let you know when we're there.
Alright, so our first mission, drive to Roman's place, and the first mission of the game, the Cousins Bellic. I'm used to an Xbox controller.
Why don't you
so-
show me around the city?
Fucking terrorists!
What?
Terrorists! There's been a big scare and you can't go across the bridges so good. You without the visa, I would stay in Broker. Fucking stay in Hove Beach. Everyone like us does.
I'm used to a controller. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get
You
used to
ever
driving.
had 2 women at once? 4 big titties to be playing with? Mislio sam da će umreti I otići o raj, čoveče.
Ne mogu da kažem, da imam.
Cousin, it's been too long. You should have come out earlier. Think of all the girls you've been missing out on.
Our country has women too.
Yes, but only locals. Here we have white, black, the Puerto Ricans and the Asians, Europeans on vacation, scared Canadians, bored housewives from the Midwest. That is my cab depot, cousin. It is where I make all the money.
Oh, don't run into me.
Every possible choice. The city is like a big udder milk and ice cream shop. 36 flavors of titty. Hove Beach is a little corner of Eastern Europe.
Kakashamantno. Hove Beach, next to the docks. Immigrants here do not make it very far from the boats they come in on.
No, everyone seems happy where they are. It reminds them of the Black Sea or something. People leave home to hang around the people they ran away from. Well, Ochunno. It's just temporary for us, though. Our sights are set for the top. Mansions in Bircham, penthouse in Algonquin, a model on each arm. Me and my cousin Gniko, rulers of the world.
A lot of time, number one, I won't be driving as fast as I can because I've got to get the hang of the controls here on the PC, but the other thing is I want to make sure we get all the talking in the car. Some of the talking gives a lot of background and it's usually pretty funny as well. The unfortunate thing is, as you see, I won't be able to play any music as the game goes along, won't be able to play any music in the cars and all. It's got a rocking soundtrack. All the GTAs always have, especially since Vice City on. But obviously there's copyright issues with that would get my videos removed, as even Rockstar is only able to license the music for their games. They don't actually own the music. So that's brought up a situation recently with Vice City that I'll talk about here in just a moment after we get this going.
This is the mansion?
Just a temporary place. The mansion is coming, cousin. That's the dream. Follow me.
And in we go into his glorious mansion.
Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. What's mine is yours. Got him! Little bastard. If he paid some rent, I wouldn't care. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not nice. Cousin, it's so good to see you. Oh.
Yeah, I've had some apartments
Well,
like
I
that.
need to change anyway.
So, you full of crap or what?
What?
Where's luxury condo? Where's sports car? Where's Barbara with big titties and Stephanie who sucks like a vacuum?
What are you talking about?
In your letters to my mother, in your letters to me, all I hear about is Mr. Big, Mr. Roman, living the American dream. Sports cars, condos, women, money, the beach, opportunity. I come here, and the only thing big about your life is the cockroaches.
That's right. I got the best cockroaches, I got the best dirt.
Screw you, you idiot!
Okay, I'm an idiot, but you must admit, I have the best line in bullshit you ever heard.
Yeah, this I know, asshole.
But here, all I needed was one good guy. One good guy I could do well. Not take over the world, but do okay. Now maybe I have this. But what about you? What about you, cousin?
What? What about me?
Why you leave home after all this time? First I hear you running with the wrong kind. Then I hear you join the merchant navy. Now you're here. You never tell me anything.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, I never tell you anything. Another time.
Ooh, mystery man. Strange and exotic sailor. What happened? Did your captain make you pregnant?
Screw you! No, it's nothing like that. The ships were fine. It was before that. Two things. You remember? During the war, we did some bad things. And bad things happened to us. War is where the young and stupid are tricked by the old and bitter into killing each other. I was very young.
Gniko was 14 in the war, so that would now make him 30 in the game.
Maybe that is no excuse. Roman? Roman! Are you sleeping, you fat
No,
fuck?
no way.
Come on!
What's the time? Shit. I've got to get the cab back. It's on the shift.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus! Tastes
Wrong.
like a rat shot in it. Nico,
Jeez.
I've got to run. Come
What?
meet me at the cab office.
What
It's
you
easy.
talking
Out the door,
about?
turn left, then the first
I
left
know-
at the diner, go down
I
one
know
block
you.
and turn right on Iroquois. Then walk all the way down, and we're right there on the left
you
on the corner of
talking
Cisco
about,
Street.
man?
It's really flash. We got lots of TDs and some incredible molders. Nico, give me a hug. Good to have you here, cousin. I've got something for you. Oh, damn. Damn. Yes, Vlad. Sorry. Forgive me, okay? No, please don't cut my cock off. Okay, Vlad. Yes. Okay.
And so there we go. We've made it to the new apartment here. Do you see we've got the little flashing icon, shows us where we are. Oh, Roman. He is really into his titties, isn't he? And you know, obviously, who can blame him? There's the bed where we will save. Fortunately, we won't do much else on that little bed. Ugh. Especially if, judging by what Roman has probably been in. Alright, let's go ahead and let's overwrite the data and save our save here. Excellent. Alright, so we are going to go see Roman. As all of y'all know, there's so much stuff you can do in the game. Obviously, we could save the game there. We could come over here. We could turn on the TV. Change the
And
channels
you know how
and
he
all.
did it?
And E also turns it back off. Unfortunately, we can't watch any of this stuff on the TV. Not that y'all would want to anyway. That right there will get you in trouble. They've said that any of the stuff, we won't be going in the comedy clubs. We won't go watch Cat Williams at the comedy club or Ricky Gervais. We won't be able to watch either of them when we take our dates there because of copyright reasons. And of course, we're not able to show you the stuff on TV either. They said none of the made-for-game entertainment stuff is allowed to be shown. There's our parking spaces here. We can store. I've been able to fit 2 cars in there. I guess if it was a small one, you could probably fit a motorcycle in there too. But of course, the hot dog vendors where you get food, increase your health, and we don't have any body armor yet. All right, for our first mission, let's see if we can't go find Roman's office. He said to come out the door. Let's turn left up here at the diner. There we go. Now, Roman's an interesting character. I would have swore, and I had up until just recently, that if any of y'all play Borderlands, if y'all remember Marcus, the guy that's driving the bus at the beginning of the game, and who also runs Marcus Munitions, I would have swore that it was the same actor doing both of those. The characters look the same. They've got that same voice, that same Eastern European accent and everything going on. They sound a whole lot alike. Come down to Marcus Munitions and get all your armor needs and that and the Nico. I mean, the actor sounds so much alike and the characters look so much alike. But actually they are not. They are 2 very different voice actors. Whoa! Already getting run over. The voice actor for Roman is an actor named Jason Zumwalt, who has done a number of other things. He's done some movie parts. He's done a few TV roles, as well as actually acting, not just being a voice actor. In fact, one of the ones that he did the same time this was coming out in 2008, he was the voice actor for Al Gore in the HBO movie Recount. The actor who plays Marcus in Borderlands is primarily a voice actor. Sorry, not primarily a voice actor, and he's Bruce DeBose. So even though they sound alike and look alike, as far as the characters go anyway, they are two totally separate but very talented people. I'm not sure as far as the sprinting goes here, just how long we can sprint. It's been a while since I played the game. How long I can sprint without running out of stamina. I still believe it's a pretty good ways. Okay, here we go, the express car service. We have reached Roman's cab office. And the mission start is right around the corner. Just like out in front of our house, the little yellow carrot there triggers the mission. So we will go ahead and we will stop there, and next time we will start up the mission there in Roman's cab office.